Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamolen. I'm a psychic medium. Welcome to today's pick a card. Today's pick a card is You Were Meant to See This. And we're going to be asking Spirit what your significant other, male or female, will see in you and what you will see in them. So we're going to ask Spirit for some guidance. So I'm so excited to get started. So we're going to pick from pile A, B, or C. So let me share those with you and you can see what you are drawn to. We have three choices and let me just get that screen up. So choice A is the last unicorn. Okay. Choice B is the Oz Tarot. And choice C is the Affirmators Tarot. So let's get these up, and I'm just going to put the other decks to the side. I will timestamp them. So we're going to be asking Spirit today what they see in you and what you see in them. Okay, so I'm kind of excited about this reading. I'm really looking forward to this. So this is the beautiful Unicorn Tarot. All of the cards that I'm using will be in the description below. I do a live shuffle on all of my reading, so just keep in mind that in between I am shuffling. I don't pre-select any of my cards. I stay in the moment with Spirit and listen to the messages coming in. So Spirit, please guide me for my group A. This is for you. This is for, we're doing what they see in you. We're going to do two piles. What they see in you. I have an insecurity card. I have gratitude. And I have isolation. What you will see in them trickery. An impasse. And release. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some tarot cards on the table also. Spirit, please share with me what they will see in you. I have the High Priestess. I have the Nine of Wands. And I have the Ace of Wands. I have the Two of Wands. Three of Wands. And I have the Four of Wands. Beautiful. Okay. All right, so let's just see what I'm feeling. Let's walk through some of these. The first thing that's jumping out at me is that you have some hurt. So this person actually may be drawn to you because you're hurt and you're vulnerable, and they see that you have a lot of emotion inside of you, and they see the insecurity. that's inside of you, and they want to save you. This person may become your knight in shining armor. You're kind of the damsel in distress feeling right now. So they want to make you feel better. And in this sense of, they see that you're spiritually connected, they see that you have. You have hope and gratitude, right? That even if things have been brought onto your table that were very difficult, that you have this incredible sense of gratitude. And they're really attracted to that. I love that. I love this, that, you're having a hard time. You may be lonely. You may be feeling insecure. You may be feeling vulnerable. You may be isolating yourself. And they're kind of seeing the real you. They're seeing this beautiful woman who is connected to spirit, prays, hopes, has optimism, believes in something greater than themselves. And they're really attracted to that, because they're saying, you know what, look at all that's on her plate. Look at all that she's gone through, and she's still grateful, So it's a very attractive element from them to you. Yeah, because you feel like you have been trapped, and it's the sense of, they want to save you. They do. They want to they want to break you free from this. They don't want you to be lonely anymore. That's how it just came in. How beautiful. And here's the Ace of Wands. They see in you maybe what you don't even see in yourself yet. They see in you this drive and this passion and this, they see the real you. And that's what they're attracted to. They see that you're going to be able to do whatever you set your mind to. So right out of the gate, they have this incredible sense of, she may be feeling vulnerable, she may be lonely, she might be coming out of a hurt relationship, but deep down inside, this person is so strong and has such a strong will to achieve anything. It's like, I want that person in my life. That's the person I want in my life. So I love that energy. I love that they're attracted to the real you. That is so important. So let's see what you're going to be attracted to. Now, the one that jumped out at me was this trickery, and I asked Spirit, come on. I don't want somebody to lie to me. And they said, no, he is he's like a joker, like he plays jokes on you, like funny little jokes to make you laugh. So he's they're calling a trick, like a trickster, but it's in a charming, cute way. It's not hurtful. Okay. So one of the things you may notice right out of the gate is he's very clever. He's very funny. He's very, he wants to play games, but fun games, not like crazy mind games, like fun games with you, word games, or just he's just clever. And that's the first thing that you tease back and forth with stuff like that. Now I have an impasse and I have a release with him. So he has had something in his past that he needs to still maybe let go of, but I feel like you're going to see that if you were in his life, you're going to be able to get him over that. All right. That, maybe he's had a loss. Maybe he has had even a death. This card is a death. So maybe he's lost somebody very close to him, and you see that in him, and you're saying, if I was in his life, I would be able to help him with that. So that's what you're seeing. Here's my Four of Wands. I'm not even go there yet, because that's like, wow, this is unbelievable. You should see these cards. You ready? You want to see these cards? Here's my Three of Wands. Okay. So you see this person to you you're attracted to the fact that they see the big picture. You're attracted to the fact that they have a future. They have a plan for their future. They're not just fumbling, okay? This is a person who has either, put themselves through school, has some training, has ambition, has plans, doesn't just kind of go with the flow and whatever happens, happens. He's like, no, I put things in place and these are my plans. And this is where I'm going to be in 2 years. This is where I'm going to be in 5 years. This is where I'm going to be in 10 years. So you're very attracted to this person because they can see their own future and they are very optimistic about their future. They have no doubt in their mind that they're going to get there. And then here's my Two of Wands, which is the sense of, they have a choice to make. They have a choice, a little bit of a choice as to the path that they want to be on. And they're going to, want to be on a path with you. And that's going to connect also to this plan. My future plan may be that, I've always wanted to be married. I've always wanted to have children. I've always wanted to build a house. I've always wanted to live in the mountains, and then all of a sudden, lo and behold, you come along and it's like, well, I want to include you in those plans. I have a decision to make. So this person is not going to, from the day that they meet you, this person is not going to move forward without taking into consideration you being in their life. That's my kind of guy. It can be interchangeable, man or female. I'm just saying the pronoun he. Okay, and then this person can see a future. Okay, this person can see a future marriage. This is what, that they're thinking, that they would want a commitment. This is the kind of person who, you can tell that they're loyal. This is my happy celebration card. You can tell that they're happy. You can tell that they're committed to one person at a time, that they're not a cheater. That's how Spirit just said to me. So what you see in them is that, this is the kind of person that you could trust. I love this. I just love that. Okay, Spirit, what else do they see? What else do they see in me? What else do they see in me? Ten of Wands. Okay. So I have the Ten of Wands, and they can see that you are able to handle a lot on your plate at one time. Okay, they already see that you're insecure, you're isolated, you might have to work hard for what you have, but they're saying, you know what, she juggles. She might go to school and work and take care of her house, and he's attracted to that. He's attracted to the fact that you're a doer, that yes, it might look like a burden on your back, but from his perspective, it's like, if she can handle this all at the same time without any help, she can handle anything. So you're feeling overwhelmed is actually an asset in the respect that he can see that you can juggle a lot of things at the same time. So it's one of the few times that it actually may benefit you. Here's the Two of Coins. He can see that you can do things without a lot of money and still be happy. You may be juggling financially, but you can still be happy with the resources that you have, that you find a way to have fun. Okay, that it doesn't take a lot of money to have fun in your life, and he's very attracted to that. He's like, her expectations are not that I have to take her out to dinner every night. Her expectation is that, it'd be nice if we just ate a pizza together. You're perfectly fine with that. He loves this sense of optimism that you bring. He loves the adventure, that everything is exciting to you, even the littlest things, like he calls and you get excited, or he texts and you just tell him like, oh, I'm so happy to hear from you. He just loves the energy that you bring to him. Right? He loves that you're ready to start something new. You're ready to be open to where can this go, and you're like a little kid in a candy store. So he really is attracted to that. He also loves that you are understanding, is how it came into me, that even with other people in your life, he watches you and he listens to you and how you interact with family and friends, and you don't jump to conclusions, and you think clearly before you act. That it's the sense of you don't get too upset in a very short period of time. So he's attracted to that. He's attracted to the sense of balance that you maintain. Now, whether you're doing that just when he's around, but I don't think so. He loves that you have this ambition. He loves that you have this sense of that spark that he saw in you, that you can make anything happen, that you work amazing miracles with little resources, and somehow it's almost the sense of pulling a rabbit out of a hat. He's always like, how did you do that? How did you pull that off? That's how it just came into me. So let's see what else you see in him. You see this heartache that he's going through. I think he's had a loss. I don't think it's a romantic loss. I think he's either lost, they said a sibling possibly. Okay. But somebody close to him, a family member, like an unexpected loss. So he's having a difficult time with the loss. And you can see that pain in him, and you're very empathetic to him. And you can see that, he knows how to express his feelings, and that he's grieving. And those are really good elements in a person. Not that you want him to be grieving, but he doesn't just push emotions under the table. And, he's showing his feelings is what you're seeing. You also see that he is open to what the world can bring him. This man has plans. This man has already planned his future. He has ambitions, and he is very focused on those. And he has this big picture, world view of, I can have it all. And you're very attracted to that, because you're just going to be added to the mix. You are going to be at the center of his world. And he just hasn't met anybody to share his world with yet. But he feels very confident that he's going to have it all. He wants to be, in a committed relationship. He wants to have a family. He wants to have a beautiful home. I mean, this person, has his act together. They're sharing with me that he may have to walk away from something to be with you, is how they shared it with me. So you do see that it's almost like he has to make a choice to be with you. All right. So you do see that in him. In order to be with him, he is going to have to make a choice that he wants you. This man is very successful financially. He will be if he's not right now, he is on his way. It's very important to him that he has abundance in his life, that he has a beautiful home, nice cars, money in the bank, savings. They're sharing with me that he wants in his life what he didn't have growing up, something like that, like his parents just couldn't give it to him. So he wants better for himself, and he wants better for his family. And that is one of his main characteristics, is that you will consistently see that this financial success is very important to him. He is a page right now, so he's learning how to get his arms around that money. He's open to new ideas on how to make that money. He's willing to try anything. He's listening. He's learning. He might be training. He might be still in school, but he is well on his way to knowing that if he completes those tasks, if he puts in the work and he takes all the actions in the right order, that he will have that abundance in his life. The money will flow to him. So he already knows that, and he's fine with it. He's gung ho. He's like, where do I sign up? Kind of a feeling. So he is not afraid of working hard. This person is a hard worker. You're not going to have a problem with this person. Here's the 3 of coins. This is him working with others. He may be, works, he doesn't work by himself. Okay, whatever his career is, it would be the sense of, the best example I could say is he's on a construction site, and he is one of the main guys on the construction site, but he needs a team full of people around him to help him do the work. Okay, so he is always working with team members. He's always working with coworkers. He is part of a team. He loves his co-working friends. They did just share with me some uniforms, which is kind of interesting. When I said coworkers, they showed me like firefighter uniforms and policeman uniforms, working as a team, working as, certainly firefighters, right? It came into me that way. So this person may work some job that he actually is required to wear a uniform. So keep your eyes open for that also. Okay, so Spirit, what else am I going to see in this person? Eight of Wands. I gotta tell you, there's a part of him that's very vulnerable. There's a part of him that you will see this vulnerability of, that he's afraid that when you come into his life, you're going to run away, is how that just came into me with this unicorn running away. So there is a part of him that's very emotional, very vulnerable. And, he's just maybe never going to have met somebody like you. And he wants to be with you. All right, so Spirit, if you could please share with me where this relationship is going. I have a natural evolution. Go with the flow and let the situation unfold naturally. Beautiful. Forgiveness. I have allowed healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. I do feel like on both of your sides, you do both have, you had some isolation and insecurities, and he had some kind of grief, right? So you both have some emotional healing to do coming into this relationship. Benefit of the doubt. Give this relationship a chance. When it starts to get insecure, or he gets scared, that this sense of, I don't know if I can do this, always give this relationship the benefit of the doubt. This person is very, very attracted to you and loves the qualities in you that are inside of you. Okay, this, of course, he's going to be attracted to you physically, but it's the sense of he's attracted to the real you. He's attracted to the real you, and you're attracted to the man that you can see a future with. I love that. I love the fact that this man has his head on his shoulders. He has goals. He has ambition. So you're attracted to that. I love that. So this is a beautiful relationship, my singles, when this comes. So we're going to manifest this. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. Beautiful. Okay, so let me just move these cards out. And I do this live, so bear with me. Bear with me, because we're just going to go to Group B. Okay, so my Group B, if you picked the Oz Tarot, this was my Group B. We're doing the Wizard of Oz Tarot. And we are going to ask Spirit what they see in you, okay, what this person sees in you, and what you see in them. And then we're going to see what the outcome, where this relationship is going. Okay, so this is for my singles. What you see, this was meant for you. If you're finding this message right now, this message is for you. Okay, so what you will see, what they will see in you, Spirit. Okay, so we want to know what this person, what attracted this person to you. That is what we want to know, right? Gossip. Maybe they overheard you talking. Recovery. Okay. And facade. And what is attracting you to them? Victim. Now you have to trust Spirit. Mysticism. And balance. All right, and let's get some cards on the table. Let's see, Spirit, if you could please share with me what they will see in you. What will they see in me? What are they going to see in me? What do they like about me, basically? All right, so they like the Seven of Swords, or something about the Seven of Swords. I have the Page of Swords. And I have the Ten of Swords. Oh, boy. Okay. And what you see in them, the Ten of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and I have the Magician. I do shuffle and pull live all of my readings, so I don't like to pre-select any of my cards. That way I get very clear messages from Spirit. Okay, so let's start with what do they see? What do they see in you? All right, I got to tell you, the cards are coming into me as you may have some kind of struggle that you've gone through, either, recovery, addiction, something that you had to go through. And they're very much aware of that. Okay, they may even have met you through something like that. They may have met you in that circle of people or in connection to that, but they are very well aware of your recovery. Okay. They know that you are healing. They know that you are feeling better. Okay. The sense of gossip and the facade is this coming into me as those are past behaviors that you've put behind you. Okay, that through this recovery, you've learned to, come out of your shell. You're no longer, hiding and lying or doing any behavior that's no longer serving you. And I feel the same way with my Seven of Swords, that, if there was anything in your past that you always felt you had to sneak or lie to somebody, that is not even you today. And he sees that in you. He sees that that person is gone. With my Ten of Swords, that you put this all in the past and you're working towards your future. You're trying to come up with ideas and ways that you can build a new future. Okay, you're just not there yet. Okay, but you are trying to get yourself back on your feet. You're feeling better, you feel amazing, and you're ready to start a new journey. You're ready to start a new life. And he sees that in you. He sees the hope, he sees the they just said the spark, the new spark. So you have worked long and hard to feel better, whatever it is. If you struggled with anxiety, depression, medications, anything that you needed to remove from your life, that you just had to kind of have a break and start over, something like that. What you see in them is this sense of incredible balance. This person may be, have a calming voice and be quiet and be understanding. And you may be like, wow, I've never met anybody like you that actually listens. He also has this sense of he's very mysterious to you, that there's a part of him that you want to get to know. Like he doesn't tell you everything about him right out of the gate. So there's this part of you like, I wonder what you're thinking, right? And you can't get him to talk about certain areas of his life right away. So you're just kind of like, I wonder what he's thinking. I wonder what his background is. I wonder where he's coming from when he said that to me. And I do have a victim feeling. I do feel like he has had something in his life that was unfair. Combination with the balance, with the justice symbol there, and something that was unfair. That, maybe he was treated unfairly. Maybe he shouldn't have been dealt that card. And it really, when he tells you the story, you're just kind of like, no way. That's just wrong. It's that kind of feeling. But this man is very strong financially. He is a hard worker. This man, they're saying he could even work multiple jobs. He's just is very focused on bringing in income, and he is determined that he's going to have a better life. Maybe whatever this victim feeling was, maybe he had a very difficult childhood. Maybe he had a very difficult childhood, and now he's really determined to create a better life for himself, and nobody's going to stop him. Nobody is going to make it happen for him but him, and he knows it. Okay, so that's what you see in them. That is what you are attracted to. You're attracted to this sense of his, drive is the word. He's driven, and that's such a great quality in a person. He's also very spiritually connected, I mean, he is balanced. I do feel like his spirituality is very important to him. He either has a formal upbringing, he's very connected to either the church or, whatever, it doesn't matter, whatever his religion is. And it's important to him. It's part of his family. It's part of his culture. It's part of his, they just said it's who he is. So it's going to be a big part coming into your life. So when you meet somebody that is very driven and has this sense of family and church, some kind of formal religion attached to them without being, too much, that's probably your person. Okay. And he's also very open to making anything around him happen. This sense of hard work and the magician, this man could be work for himself very easily, whether he's working for himself right out of the gate or not. He has the ability. He has that entrepreneur. I can own my own business. I can see it in the future. He can visualize himself owning his own business someday. Those are things that you start talking about right out of the gate. That may be some things that he says, because he knows that he could do the work, and he really can. He has a great sense of balance. He's very steady. He's very calming. So he really could own a business. So if you see somebody that is leaning more in that direction, they probably would be very successful at it. So let's see what else he is thinking about, what they see in you. They love your, they love that you never gave up. They love the sense that you always kept moving forward. You keep moving forward, okay? Whatever this challenge was on your plate, they see the success. They see that you have moved into the area of your life that, you know, it's an achievement, okay, that you have put it behind you and you really have achieved success. So he's very much attracted to that, okay? The Page of Pentacles. And he also likes that you're hardworking. He likes that you have this sense of, you know what, I don't mind putting in long hours. I'll do the work. I'll work right alongside of you, you know. And so he loves that you're hardworking too, because I kind of feel like they've been with somebody in the past that just expected, because this person is very strong financially. And I kind of feel like they were with somebody in the past that just expected them to take care of them. And he wants to be with somebody that is willing to work, and you're willing to work. That's very important to them. Okay. And I have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, you know, just the sense of, you know, the storm that you've gone through, the next time it's coming into me is that you would do it together if you had to. You did it alone. And it's coming into me as, you know, you wouldn't be alone the next time is how it's coming into me. If you had to weather another storm. And this battle is behind you. The same feeling. You're not going to weather the storm behind you. You're not going to battle something again by yourself. So he's already starting to see how he can help you in your life. That's what I love. He's already seeing in you, not that he needs to rescue you, but he already sees that, you know, I could make her life easier. Okay, I could make her life either financially easier. I could help her in some way and make it easier for her because he cares about you. Yeah, he wants to make your life easier. He wants you to rest. He wants you to not have to work so hard. So this man is kind of like, he likes to take care of people. He likes to take care of people. Hey, you know what? That's nice. He's going to cook you dinner. All right, let's see what else you see in them. It's coming. Here's the victim, you know, my Three of Swords in reverse. He has healed. He has had broken hearts. Maybe he had a relationship that really did a number on him in the past. You know, so that may come up. Maybe that's part of the mystery feeling that I had, that he doesn't want to talk about past relationships. I got to tell you, this feeling just came into me as he really likes to move forward. Okay. And that's what he likes about you, because you put the past behind you and now you're moving forward. You're open to the Chariot, which is moving forward, and you're working hard. And that's how he thinks. He thinks in the present and he moves forward. He has big picture plans for his future. So when you start to talk to him about what happened in your past relationship, and what did she think and feel, he's like, you know what, I don't even want to talk about her. She's not even important anymore because it's no longer in my life. So he really moves forward. Perfect. 8 of Cups. He leaves it behind him so that he can move forward and fill the cups that are important to him. Okay. In the sense of, you know, you're going to be one of those cups into the future. So he will walk away from something that is not emotionally fulfilling to him. And he has done it in the past. He has done it maybe more than once. If it wasn't working, he didn't want to waste his time, he will move on because he wants to be with somebody that he feels balanced with. Okay. You know, he's my 5 of Swords. You know, he's moves on. This is picking up my swords from the battle. This is me, saying, I'm going to, I'm walking away from this. So this person is not going to wallow in past relationships. You are not going to have to worry about him thinking about a past girlfriend. He's not going to be reaching out to her. He's not going to be texting her. He's not going to be touching base to say happy birthday. There's none of that. This person moves forward. That is what you're going to see in him. Okay? You love the optimism that he brings. You love the desire that he brings. You love the sense of, they're saying challenges. He challenges himself, that he pushes himself. He comes up with these, things that he wants to do, and he doesn't just say it. He actually goes out there and he takes action and he starts to make these things happen. He's very concrete. He takes, an idea and then he goes and he starts to do it. He's just not a talker. He takes action, and you love watching him. You love seeing him come up with these ideas and talk about them, and then you start to see he starts to execute these ideas and make things happen, and you're just like, wow, he actually does what he says. That is very nice. You also love that he takes his time to think things through. He lets go of the past. He doesn't again, going back to that sense of balance, this person is so steady, is how I feel, and he lets go. He releases the stuff that isn't hurting him. He's good for you. He's really good for you, because you are still healing. You still are, or maybe always, trying to heal. And that's something that you may always have to work on. So the sense of balance over here and the steadiness that this person brings into your life is a beautiful combination. So I love the energy that this relationship is bringing you. So let's see what they're sharing with me with, where is this relationship going? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Let go of the past. You need to still let go of the past. Time to cleanse your energy to allow more love in your life. Okay, so he may be better at letting go of the past than you, but that's something you're working on, and that's okay. Responsibilities. Your romance is being interrupted by the duties of family life. This person is going to be, his work is very important to him. Okay. His work is very important to him. He is going to say things like his family, with that sense of, I'm raised in a very traditional religious family. So those obligations and those responsibilities are going to come first for him. He will include you in them. Okay. But don't be surprised if he says, well, I can't do anything else on, Christmas Eve, because that is my family's main Christmas, and I won't miss that for anything, so it's that kind of feeling. This is my life partner. Your hands is stable and ready to go the distance. This person can be your life. This is somebody that you can, a life partner, marriage, whatever it is going to end up being. This is because the balance is so wonderful. The balance with his steadiness. In your, you need to heal. You're still a little vulnerable. You're working towards it. You're doing great. You're awesome. It's just this sense of, he helps support you in a lot of different areas of your life, emotionally, physically, spiritually. And it's just this incredible sense of, we just help each other. We just help each other. The energy is beautiful. This is a dream come true. Have faith your rainbow will become smiling through. How beautiful. This is what you want. This is the person in their qualities that you're looking for. I love this. What a beautiful reading. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. How wonderful. Okay, so let's go back to now we're going to do group C. So we've had a couple of beautiful readings so far. And I will timestamp these. Let me just move some of these cards off the table. Too much going on here. Okay, so if you picked group C, this is your reading. Here's group C. This is the Affirmators Tarot. Very cute deck. Okay, we're going to see this reading. Today we're asking Spirit, first of all, you were meant to see this. Okay, if you're single and you want to know where you're going, what's coming into your life, you are meant to hear this message at this moment in time. Otherwise, you wouldn't have found me. So here you are. We're going to ask Spirit, what will this person see in you? Why is this person attracted to you? Why does this person want to be in your life? And then we're going to ask Spirit, what do you see in them? And then why does this relationship work? So we're going to see. All right, let's just see what Spirit's sharing. I got jumping. Whoa, I got flying. I got to go with these 3 flying cards, okay? This is what they will see in you. I have creation. I have service, and I have perception. And let's see what you will see in them. I have acceptance. I have destiny. And I have perseverance. How beautiful. All right, so let's get some tarot cards on our table. Let's see what Spirit, if you could share with us what they see in you. What did they see in you? We know this message was meant to be. What will they see in you? I do a live shuffle on all of my readings so that I can be in the moment with Spirit. I don't pre-select any of my cards. I have a 3 of these 2 cards together. You know what? I'm going to take the 2 that are together. Here we go. I have a 3 of Cups, and I have a 2 of Cups. One more, Spirit. And I have a 6 of Swords. What do you see in them? Whoa, I got all kinds of cards jumping back here. A lot of energy in this reading. What do you see in them? Let's see. The 10 of Cups. Beautiful. I have a Page of Cups. One more, Spirit. And I have a 10 of Swords. All right, let's take a closer look at these. All right, so I have to tell you right out of the gate, the energy of what they see in you. First of all, we have this incredible celebration happening. We have this, I have met the person that I wanted to be with. I've been looking for you. Okay, I finally have met you. You're everything that I want is how it's coming into me. And I am just so happy. I'm celebrating. Okay, I'm celebrating that we've met. I'm really excited to have met you. You're everything that I've been waiting for. Okay, so I have this incredible sense of right out of the gate that, you know, you've been brought into my life for a very specific reason. Okay. They're very attracted to your, they're saying your creativity. There's something about you that you are I don't know. I don't want to say you're not normal. I mean, certainly if you are in this world in any way, like you like to read tarot cards, my husband says that I'm a whack job sometimes. He's just like, as I'm studying tarot cards and guidebooks and all this stuff, and he's just like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, I'm studying my tarot cards." And he's just like, it's that same kind of feeling. Like there's something that you do in your life that maybe other people don't do, and he's just like, I think that's cool. I think that's really cool that you do your own thing, and that you don't, you have set your mind that that's important to you, and that you put time into learning that area or doing things in that area. Now, you're very giving. He loves that you're very giving. And then the perception is the same thing. Like other people may see you differently. They may see you as like, what does she do? I remember when I first started dating my husband, and he was telling people I was a psychic for a living. They were all just like, "Are you crazy? You're dating a psychic?" The perception of you is different than the real you, is how it just came into me. So you may be going through the same things that I went through, especially if you're gifted in any way. That's funny. But you're a service to others, and he sees that. He sees that you take care of others, you're helpful to others, you'll help anybody. So right out of the gate, he's attracted to the fact that how much you love your family, how much you love your friends, how involved, they just said how involved you are with the people in your life. He loves that. He's very attracted to that. That's very important to him. I have the Six of Swords. So he loves this energy about you that, maybe you've had conversations that you want to travel. Maybe you have some ideas of that you'd love to move away. You'd love to, just pack up and backpack around, Europe. But he loves the energy of that, you're willing to get in the boat and get going. Okay. That you can drive, move away from the past. You always take the past with you when we're getting into that Six of Swords, but it's a sense of, he's attracted to this sense of adventure that you have. You are very, you think outside of the box. You're not cut from the same cookie cutter everybody else is. But he loves that about you. Okay, there's something about the way that you have just created your own little world for yourself, and you have this kind of, I'm willing to seek adventure. I'm willing to try something new. I'm willing to, I would move, I would do that. It's those types of conversations. So he's very attracted to that. I love the card. This card jumped out at me. I have to tell you, this destiny. Okay, so you see this person right out of the gate. My whole body just tingled when I said this. You see this person right out of the gate is that this is somebody who is destined to be in your life. That's what you see in them. That, it's almost fate. But you're so connected. You have got to be connected spiritually. You are either empathic or even have some kind of psychic gift, some kind of light worker in you, because you have this immediately energy that draws you to him, that you're like, I just know this person's supposed to be in my life. I can feel it. I can feel it in my gut. My whole body's tingling. So Spirit's telling me I'm right on point with this reading. This person, you see in him, this person has this incredible sense of, they're saying acceptance. Now, it's this sense of, it's coming into me as doing the work. Now, I mean, she's making a pie. Accepting the work that he does, that there's something about his work that it's either taking care of others. He or she may be responsible for taking care of somebody in their home, their parents, children, so you see it as, he has this responsibility on his plate. He's accepted this responsibility. He's not going to ever walk away from this responsibility. And you're very attracted to that. You're like, it's a sense of, he's a single parent and the mother's nowhere to be found. And you're like, and he just does it with grace. He's just like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm glad my kids have me, right? So it's in the perseverance. You are very attracted to this person because he never is going to give up on those kids. Okay. If he has kids, it's that kind of man, that kind of person. This person is very, very emotional. Okay. You're going to be initially attracted to this person because you not only connect to his soul, but you see this kind of, they're saying waves of emotion with my Page of Cups. Okay. That he's excited to try new things. Part of me is afraid with my Ten of Swords. It came into me as waves of emotions. When he meets you, it's almost as if he's afraid to try again because he was hurt. He's afraid to try again. So the waves of emotion are, it's everything from he's so excited to be with you and to see you again, to almost the sense of scared to death of you. Which you're not trying to do, but he does move into the direction of, he believes that all of his cups will be filled with you, that he would be emotionally fulfilled with you. Okay. And you can see in him that you would be emotionally fulfilled with him. All right. This is a very emotional, more so than like physical attraction. Of course, you're going to be physically attracted to them. I mean, we wouldn't be talking, but you are attracted to him emotionally, like right out of the gate. You just see in him he's a father, or he takes care of people, or he's a nurse for a career, like there's a part of him that you just are immediately attracted to. And it's because he gives of himself, is what they just shared with me. Aww. I want to be with this person. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, so we're going to ask Spirit for some more. What do they see in you? What else do they see in you, Spirit? What do they love about you? What are they going to fall in love with you? They look at, you're a cheerleader. They love your energy. They love your energy, that you're willing to work with, it's this kind of get up and go feeling. You dress up and you show up and you go to work every day, and you put your energy into everything that you do, and you don't come back and complain. You're kind of excited about it, and you're a cheerleader, for God's sakes. High five, one for the team. You love talking about your coworkers. You love the energy at work. You have success in your day. You share it. And he just loves that energy. You're very, you just see the good in everything. That's that intuition feeling that you have. You just see the positive in everything. And he is so like, he just loves that energy in you. You're just constantly proving to him that you're cut from a different cloth. You really are. Beautiful. He loves that you're fair. He loves that you treat people fairly. He loves that you're honest. He loves that you don't judge people, that everybody is equal. Like, you are really big picture loving at anybody and everybody. He also loves that you have this little private world to yourself. There's a part of him that's like, wondering what you do when you go into your little space, and, what are those little books that she's reading, and, what's in that journal that she writes in, so he's very curious about your little secret world, your little private time world. Not that he would spy on you, because it's a sweet way of saying, like, I wonder what she does, like, what does she do when she's in her little, private sanctuary space, And here's the Three of Wands. He loves that you see the big picture. He does. He loves that you see a future. He loves that you're the one that says, you know what? People can be and do whatever they want. They can create it. You believe in things like the law of attraction, and that if I pray for things, things come to me. And he just sees that in you over and over again. It's not like you say it once. It's how you live your life. And that's what he's attracted to. How beautiful. He loves that you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot on your plate. You work hard. You may be trying to get your arms around an area of your life, like your career or your finances. But he says, you know what? She takes it with stride. She does it. She doesn't complain. She's my 301. She keeps showing up and keeps doing the work. And yeah, it's hard and some days are hard, but he knows that you have the strength to do it. He knows that, you just keep, it's kind of like this plugging along feeling, but he's attracted to that. You don't give up. There you are. You're an Ace of Cups. This is you bringing love and abundance into your life, a new beginning. It almost looks like a heart, the shape of the dragon. Okay, you want to bring this love into your life. You want to bring this new emotion into your life, and he loves that about you. You're not just running around saying, I want, I want, I want, and what are you going to do for me? He's attracted to the fact that you just want somebody that is going to love you for the way that you are, in your uniqueness, and want to share his life with you. So let's see what else you see in them. It's such a beautiful connection. Let's see what else you see in them. Judgment. That came into me as, not being judgmental, okay? That he's very accepting of a lot of different things in people's lives, and different types of relationships, and different backgrounds and religions and politics even. And he's very accepting, and he's probably the least judgmental person that you'll ever meet. And that's what you love about it. You guys are really on the same page. You're really on the same page as far as like slow and steady, and things don't really upset you or rock the boat too bad. And to find somebody that's kind of your equal is very difficult. Here's the Magician. So he has the ability to do whatever he sets his mind to. This person is going to, whatever is important to him. If having a family is important to him, he'll put his mind to, I want to start a family. If buying a new home is important to him at that moment in time, he'll put his energy into, how do I buy a home? I mean, he's very able to, think things through, right? He perseveres. He doesn't give up until he has achieved the goal that he wants. Okay. So, but not in a bad way, not in a greedy or obnoxious, like pushy way. Following his heart. If his heart is, I want to buy a home because I would love us to have a beautiful home and for our kids to raise, have a backyard, like he follows his heart. Okay. It's not like I'm buying a house that's worth X. That is not as important to him as the home that he wants to create with somebody. So I do love this man's energy. The Two of Swords. Okay. So he has a choice right now, is how it came into me. He still has this pain from somebody. Now, somebody may have really hurt him in the past. Okay, he's very emotional, and he has this Two of Swords, so he's a little bit defensive sometimes. He gets a little bit protective of his feelings because he is so sensitive, and he does have a tendency to fall in love very quickly. Okay, but he's at a crossroads in his life. He either has to learn to trust, and it's a sense of that's what you love about him, because you're kind of like, I want you to trust me. And he says, okay, honey, I do. I promise. I'll trust you. It's that kind of thing. Like, you can see that he's struggling with it. And then when you share with him your feelings, he is in agreement with you, that he acknowledges his feelings, that he's scared, which a lot of people won't. And here's the Hanged Man. So he is willing to look at things from a new perspective, is how that just came in. He's willing to be able to try again, they just said. So he's willing to try again once he meets you. Whoever hurt him in the past, he was hurt, absolutely, but he is willing to try again. And he's a Knight of Wands, and you love the sense of adventure. It's a quiet adventure. This man is not somebody who's like the life of the party. He's not the center of attention, but he's the person who says to you, like, let's pack a weekend bag and take a ride and see where we land. And you're like, well, where are we going? And he's just like, I don't know, let's just drive and see where we land. It's that kind of person. Like, he doesn't necessarily have to have plans. He really is willing to go with the flow. But I have to tell you, your souls talk to each other. Your souls talk to each other. He's also a nice, I got to tell you, nice combination. Knight of Wands and a Knight of Pentacles. So he's slowly building some abundance. He's always working towards a better life. He's always working to making things a little bit easier. And he's also following his own passion. He's doing something with his work and his energy that is something that he's always wanted to do. And he doesn't give up. He just keeps doing it. So this is somebody that in a long-term relationship is never going to give up on a relationship. He is not going to walk away. He is going to put time and energy into this, and he is somebody that would not walk away. This is what Spirit is bringing you. Here's that incredible sense of balance. So you see that balance over and over again. You hear it in his voice. You hear his steadiness. He has a tendency to say, if you're upset about something, he has the tendency to say everything's going to be okay. He's the rock. You're going to be fine. I got you. So let's see where this connection is going. All right. So let me just shuffle these. The big cards are kind of hard to shuffle. Let me just see where we're going. Where's this connection going, Spirit? Guided steps to great love. Follow the path of ascension towards a great love. This is a great love. When we find this person, this connection comes into our life. This is going to be this is it. Because the balance is so, the combination of, you must have some kind of spiritual energy, spiritual gift. You're kind of like in your own little bubble. And then he comes into your life, and instead of being just another person that causes drama and confusion and anxiety, quite frankly, in your kind of quiet world, this person gives you this balance, and he's quiet also, and you guys just kind of ebb and flow together is how it's coming into me. It's just so beautiful. And it's going to lead to marriage. This is a commitment. This is what wedding bells. This is the kind of relationship you can be with. This is who Spirit is going to send you. This is the this is a soulmate relationship. Right out of the gate, I had that destiny feeling, right? I had that destiny feeling. And here's honest communication. Somebody will be reaching out. Expect a heart-to-heart conversation. You are going to be able to talk to this person. This is your best friend. This is your soulmate. This is the person who you can say anything to, and he's not going to think it's weird. He's going to think it's cool. He's going to say, I just love that about you. I love that you do your own thing. I love that you already know who you are and what you want. Friendly support. Fairies, guides, and friends are ready to give aid in your relationship. So your fairies and guides are trying to bring you two together right now. How beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're going to manifest that this comes into our life, and we are going to ask Spirit to bring this love into our life, my singles. So this was a beautiful reading. I want to thank you, Spirit, for this reading. So let's take a look at the decks. Let's take a look at the decks that we used in today's reading. Okay, so this is a new deck on the market, and this is the Romantic Fairy Oracle. I will put the names of the decks in the description below. This is a brand new, beautiful romance deck. It's absolutely stunning. Group 3's cards are the Affirmators Tarot. Here's the name of the deck. See it? Affirmators Tarot. Just very charming, right? These little oracle cards are the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Very nice intuitive messages from those today. Group A's reading was the last dinosaur, the last unicorn. This is a new deck for me. This was so charming. That was Group A's reading, the last unicorn. And Group B's reading was the Wizard of Oz Tarot. That was fun too. So that was a beautiful deck. So I want to thank you all for joining this pick a card. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. And I hope you enjoyed the singles love reading as much as I did. This was a lot of fun. I'm going to do this format again. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.